Is Storm a pump and dump? That's what we are analyzing right now. Welcome to Crypto Stamp. Today we're going to be talking about Storm and why it has such an humongous price rise over the past 24 hours. A lot of people are saying that this is probably a pump and dump. Well, we are analyzing that. I have some reasons for it to be a pump and dump, and I have some reasons for it to not be a pump and dump. So let's get into it. So, what is Storm in a nutshell? Storm is a gamified microtasks market that wants you to earn Storm tokens through performing microtasks like viewing ads or trying products on your mobile device or other types of technology devices. So that was Storm in a nutshell. So why did the Storm price rise with such huge amounts? First of all, Storm got added to the Upbit exchange. Upbit is a Korean exchange, a really big one, and this took $2 billion extra volume over the past 24 hours. This is a really big amount. If you compare them with other cryptos, like for example PIVX, which has around the same market cap, you can see that PIVX has only volume over the 12 million over the past 24 hours, and Storm has a volume of 2.6 billion. Of course, this difference brings some questions up. I see this circulating volume over the past 24 hours as it could be a negative thing or a positive thing. Well, for it to be a pump and dump, there has to be a group with almost $2 billion to invest for this pump and dump. And to be honest, that seems really hard, really unrealistic for a group to have that large amounts of money. It is possible, but it's debatable. The positive side is if this isn't a pump and dump, then this means that a lot of investors, just normal people like you and me, invested around $2 billion into Storm, and that's more credible. So you can see it through both sides. It could be a positive or a negative. I do have my reasons to believe that this $2 billion come from a small group of people instead of a large group of people. Why? Because if you take a look at the Telegram group, we have the English one with 9,000 members, which is not a big amount, but okay, it's the English part. You would think that the Korean Telegram group would be a lot larger if you take a look at the Korean volume that got added over the past 24 hours. But if we take a look at the Korean Storm group, Telegram group, they only have around 1,000 members. So it's really weird to think that with such high amounts of volume over the past 24 hours, they have a smaller Korean Telegram group than an English Telegram group. I do have to say that I'm not really sure if the Koreans use Telegram as much as we do, but it's just a point that I wanted to tell you. Besides that, there is no clear reason for it to rise with such huge amounts. There are reasons for it to rise, but not with 200%, of course. One of these reasons could also be that Storm is probably going to be added on Bittrex. If you take a look at the Storm website, at their advisory board, you can see that one of their advisors is the CEO of Bittrex, Bill Shihara. So the probability of Storm being added to Bittrex is really high, and you all know that when a coin or token gets added to Bittrex, that they always rise with huge amounts, just like it happened with Storm right now. Another small reason why the price of Storm could have risen with such amounts is that their iOS app is probably going to be launched this week or next week. Storm announced that they would be launching their iOS app in Q1 a few months ago. Well, Q1 is ending next week, so the probabilities of this iOS app being launched this week or next week are pretty high. Of course, take in consideration that if the app does not get launched, this could have a negative effect on the price of Storm. I also took a snapshot of CoinMarketCap precisely a week ago, where we can see that Storm was ranked at place 121. with a market cap of 72 million. Today it's ranked at 57th with a market cap of $263 million. So this means that it just hopped over other 70 other tokens or coins which have been in the space a lot longer. If you take a look, which are the tokens or coins that they passed, you see QuantStamp, Monaco, Substratum, Power Ledger, 10x, Salt even, Dragon Chain, Golem, all these big projects that have been around for a few years or a few months, some of them already having a product, just got passed by us by a new token which is just starting and just got an immense volume spike out of a sudden. Well, I do have my reasons to think that this is possibly a pump and dump. Well, I do have my reasons to think that this is possibly a pump and dump, but there are also positive sides, like for example their advisory board, which have a lot of good well-known people in the crypto market space. So is Storm a pump and dump? I do have my reasons to believe that it is a pump and dump, but I cannot tell you for sure. There are definitely some positive things about Storm, like for example their advisory board, which have a lot of big names like the CEO of Bittrex or Cardano, and for the roadmap and all those things around Storm, which are well built. But this price rise in just a matter of hours looks like too optimistic, and it is probably a pump and dump. So I would definitely not advise you to buy right now. If you are interested in Storm, I would wait for a small drop of around 50%, which will definitely happen in the next hours, and then I would consider buying in if you are interested in the project. So this was my point of view. I hope you liked the video. Comment down below what you think about this price rise, and subscribe if you want more video content from me. I'll see you next time. Ciao!